Good day, everybody. Welcome back, or welcome to It's a Small Vlog, and welcome to this beautiful December morning here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. And today is Tuesday, December 17th, 2024. This is going to be my last vlog for the year, but we are here at the Polynesian because today is opening day of the DVC Island Tower that has been under construction at the Polynesian for like 2.5 years at this point. And I've actually been covering the construction of this tower ever since work got underway. We got this announcement all the way back in March of 2022, and then work started the following summer. And then I started covering the construction, I believe, August of 2022, and I've been covering the construction of it ever since. And it's done. It's crazy that I'm not going to be covering the construction of it anymore, and I can actually go see it in person now and kind of explore and experience it. If you've been keeping up with the channel as well, you may also know that I have been very critical of this addition to the Polynesian ever since it got announced. I just felt like the theme and the aesthetic of it was way too modern, and it just had nothing to do with the Polynesian. So I've saved most of my judgment for today, what I'm going to experience in person. I'm going to try to keep an open mind throughout this video. But yeah, that's all that we're going to be doing today. We're going to be checking out the Island Tower. I hear that there's a new restaurant inside there, so maybe, fingers crossed, we can try some food at this new restaurant of sorts. But yeah, we're going to be headed over there. And where is it? It's right there behind the trees. It is done. So we're going to be walking over and exploring the Island Tower at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. So without further ado, let's head on over. Really quick, before we head over, we're here on the dock at the Polynesian, at the marina, and we're just getting a view from over here before we head over. It's just crazy to me that this thing is done already. It doesn't feel real, but it is finished, and there it is. Right next to the Grand Floridian. It's really close to the Grand. I mean, you got the wedding pavilion right there, and then you have the tower right here. Taking a look at this map right by Pineapple Lanai, you can see that it is all updated. So we are right here, and the Island Tower is right here. Look how big this building is compared to all the other buildings on this map. It's just crazy. So you have the Great Ceremonial House, and then the Island Tower, which apparently looks like they added a fitness center, which I didn't realize was something that was missing from the Polynesian for all these years. So that's a nice addition. They even have updated signage inside the Great Ceremonial House right here. Inside the Great Ceremonial House, they may have updated all the maps outside, but they still gotta update this. I'm sure they'll get to this eventually. Holy moly, here's the pool area. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go around to the front, and I'm going to enter the resort from the front entrance, and then I'm gonna circle my way back around here. Okay, everybody, we made it to the front, and here is the very front of the building and the porte cochere, and now we're gonna head on in. Okay, here we are. It's got that new resort scent to it already. And here it is. Here's the Island Tower. We made it. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Nice, slow panoramic for you. Here's the ceiling. That's the back of the resort. A little area over here. Here's another angle for you guys, and then the restaurant is right over there. I believe it's called the Wailulu Bar and Grill. I think that's how you pronounce it, but that's right over there. Looks like over here we have this Moana-inspired mural. You can see Tamatoa from the movie. You got a sea, or what is that, a stingray up there. You got a sea turtle over here. Is that a whale up there? I think that's a whale. This is kind of artistic. All right. You got a little seahorse right here. Look at that, lots of hidden things. And here's some more of that mural from the second floor. You can see Te Fiti right here. You can see, I think that's Moana's boat. Some palm trees. The heart of Te Fiti again is up there. I think this is Maui as a bird right up there. So lots of Moana inspirations. And then over here, you can overlook the lobby. This is a nice little touch. You can overlook the lobby. You have these green, I don't know what they are. They're cool though. And then on this wall, you have some early concept art from when the Polynesian was originally being conceptualized back in the late 60s and early 70s. The original plan was to actually incorporate a tower, and then they eventually landed on this, the original Polynesian. But here's some conceptual art on what the tower was going to look like had they done it back in the 1970s. So you can definitely tell that some inspiration was took. I apologize for the glare. Supposedly each of these big pillars right here are supposed to represent the 4 elements of Polynesian culture. So you have fire, air, water over there, and then earth. That is just something that I've read about. Not sure if that's actually true. That's kind of cool. And then on the ceiling you do have some various sea creatures. You got a sea turtle, there's a dolphin, a crab, there's a stingray. There's a whale. I think there's a lizard over there too. And then this is Wailulu Bar and Grill, which we will head in there hopefully a little bit later. That's just a little preview of the restaurant. All right, and now let's head outside. Here's the pool bar, which is also part of Wailulu. This is the outside portion. Here is the Seven Seas Lagoon. Very picturesque over here. I believe this little area is called Te Fiti's Terrace. Very nice little name up there. Again, if you guys are wondering what these big, like, square-shaped holes are in the building, those are the terrace gardens. You have one on this side, and then there's one up there as well. I don't think that I can go up there right now because I'm not a resort guest. It took me a while just to get up to the 2nd floor via the elevator. But that is what they are. I'm sure the views are stunning from up there, but I will not be going up there today. But yeah, this is the whole area. I guess we'll go explore the pool area now too. Okay, I will give Disney this. I love this little area. They kind of tried to make this like a lava rock pool bar, and you can see like there's literally water and it's flowing down right up here, and they tried to replicate like a lava rock pool area. So I love this over here. I think this looks really well done. And then this is the bar area of Wailulu, which is kind of takes on a circular design. Again, very picturesque. Okay, everybody, this is the pool area. The cast member informed me that the water is a beautiful 84 degrees right now because today is a very warm December day. Very warm December day here in Florida. But yeah, this is the pool area. Kind of small. It's a little bit smaller than I was expecting, but it's pretty nonetheless. Granted, this is the 3rd major pool that is here at the Polynesian, so I suppose it did not need to be super duper big. But yeah, little areas over here. You have like some wooden fish, I guess. Wooden fish over there. It's a nice little touch. That's pretty. And then again, gorgeous views along the Seven Seas Lagoon. You have a little grassy area over here with some hammocks. And this is the little kiddie splash pad that they have. This is called Moana's Voyage. This is really cute. Really cute. How fun is this? I want to play over here. This is so cool. The cool thing about this little play area is that the way that they positioned Moana and her boat, if you look at it from this angle, it looks like she's heading out towards the Seven Seas Lagoon. That's kind of cool. I like that. Right outside the pool area, this is the second entrance, the outdoor entrance to Wailulu. You can see that they have a grab-and-go breakfast from 7 to 11. The restaurant is open from 11 to 10, and the bar is open from 11 to 11. And then right here on the first floor, which I guess I never realized was actually missing from the Polynesian, they did add a fitness center. And this is accessible to all resort guests, not just Island Tower guests. So if you're looking to do a little workout while you're here, then get a nice, newly refreshed fitness center right here on the first floor. You know what I was actually most excited for this tower? You can finally walk in between the Polynesian and the Grand Floridian now. The walkway has been closed for over 2 years, and now you can finally walk in between the two resorts now. So technically, if you wanted to walk all the way from the Contemporary to the Magic Kingdom, to the Grand Floridian, to the Polynesian, to the TTC, it is possible to do that now because the tower is open and the walkway is back open. Okay, it is officially 11 o'clock, and this is the line to get into Wailulu Bar and Grill. And in case you're wondering, they are not accepting reservations. It is only walk up, so it is on a first come, first served basis. So hopefully we'll get the chance to have an early lunch here today, but I'll keep you guys updated.
Especially with these fish right here, these are made out of material called ghosted fish material, and they actually came to us with those colors. So the reason why they have the different colors is because it was based on the different strength of those fish nets. So the other type of color they would use out, so the fish nets wouldn't break themselves. It's what wayfinders would use to navigate through the not so calm waters, if you will, so they could avoid those currents, and the shells represent the island, so they can be able to tell.
All right, we are here at the Wailulu Bar and Grill, which stands for Calm Waters, as our waitress told us, and we have some starters here. We have your main entrees and some desserts. All right, so splurging a little bit today. I got one of the non-alcoholic drinks that they had. This is a hibiscus iced tea presentation. This is beautiful, and I believe that this is an edible flower, which is very cool. So we'll go ahead and take a sip of this. Cheers. Ooh, wow, that is delicious. Our waitress said that it didn't have any added sugar in it, but it's not very bitter at all, because if you know that typically unsweetened teas are fairly bitter. This is not bitter at all. It is so refreshing and so good, and it's not super sweet. This is great. Fantastic. And then, if you are wondering, this is an edible flower, so not bad. All right, and then this is the entree that I got. This is the teriyaki chicken sliders. It's got a little bit of a Hawaiian coleslaw on it, and then sweet potato fries, which is great. I don't think I've ever been to a Disney restaurant that has sweet potato fries, so this is really something new and interesting. All right, look at this. And you get 2 of these. These are a pretty good size. Wow, that chicken is seasoned so well. You know, look inside there. This is fantastic. Specifically, this is like a kimchi slaw, and it pairs really, really well with the teriyaki chicken, and it comes on a sweet Hawaiian roll. It's a great size. You get 2 of them. This is great. And then if we have a little sweet potato fry here, that's really good. Hot, fresh. I like sweet potato fries better than regular fries. That might be a hot take, but they are so incredibly good. And this whole entree was less than 20 bucks. It was only about 19. And then you pair this with the hibiscus iced tea. Fantastic. And then funny enough, we actually got our appetizer right after the entree, and this is the garlic shrimp. This looks fantastic. Look how well seasoned that looks. And you got a little bit of a salad here and some lemon that you can squeeze on. And this is a pretty big appetizer. I mean, you could almost make this an entree, but it looks delicious. All right, we're gonna try some of this garlic shrimp. Look how big these are. It's huge. Look at that. It's warm, and it looks incredibly well seasoned. There is so much happening in my mouth. Oh my gosh. Okay. This might be some of the best shrimp I have ever had. It is seasoned to perfection. I don't even know what kind of seasoning is on there. You get a ton of garlic and a couple other spices. It's great. It's not spicy at all if you're worried about it having a kick to it. I'm not getting any kick, which is great. This is really, really good. This is fantastic. And the shrimp is big. It's not like, it is jumbo pieces of shrimp. Really well done. Fantastic. Get the garlic shrimp as an appetizer. You will not regret it. All right, had a phenomenal meal at Wailulu Bar and Grill, and I got there right in the nick of time, right when they opened. Like, it is not even 12:30 yet. I got there like right at 11, had a very, very early lunch, very filling though. It was phenomenal. The appetizer was great. The entree was great. The iced tea that I had was great. And it's really pretty here. I love the lava bar that they have out front. Really nice atmosphere. The food was delicious. And again, like I said earlier, they, as of right now, they're not taking reservations. It is walk-up only, which personally I like better. I like not having to make reservations for that kind of stuff. It is a little small on the inside, I have to admit. Most of the seating is actually going to be on the outside. The inside is not very big at all. I seriously cannot get enough of just how beautiful this day is. Look at this. Perfectly blue sky. Could not have asked for a better opening day. Like I said earlier, the walkway is officially back open from the Polynesian to the Grand Floridian. It's just kind of weird because you have the Poly and then it's just so close to the Grand. I mean, this tower is just jutting right up against the wedding pavilion, you know? It's so incredibly close. Where at least before, when you had Luau Cove, you know, it was a lot more intimate, I felt like. So, I mean, the separation is okay. They're just really, really, really close. But regardless, super convenient to have this walkway back open again. One final look at the tower from the main pool entrance, the Cove Pool. All right, everybody. Well, I have the Island Tower behind me, and before I wrap up this video, I want to give my unscripted final thoughts on the Island Tower. So again, like I said, I've been very critical of this tower ever since it got announced, and even as I've been covering the construction, I've been very critical of it. I will say this though, there are a lot of things that I was pleasantly surprised by, and there are a lot of things that I was initially skeptical about that proved my skepticism even more. So I want to start with the exterior. Design-wise, I don't care for the design of this tower. I think the slanted roof and the glass railings on a lot of the room balconies, it's very modern, it's very Hilton-y, not really a fan. However, the color, I'm actually okay with. I think the color actually complements the rest of the Polynesian. It's warm, you've got like some light brown, but you've got a lot of dark brown too. Not really a lot of like reds or oranges or yellows, but the dark brown really sticks out, which is a huge color for the rest of the resort. The light brown, not really. But if you look at the tower, and video does not do it justice, you need to see it in person, at least for the exterior, but I think the exterior I'm okay with. I'm actually all right with the exterior of the tower. Then we get to the interior, and that is what I have an issue with. The lobby is a big miss. I don't like it. The reason being, like, it's a fairly sizable lobby. Like, the size is pretty good, but the color, it is gray and beige. This is a gray and beige lobby at a Polynesian themed resort. Granted, there are little pops of color here and there. You have little pops of green and blues and a few bits of light theming towards the Polynesian Islands and Moana, but I don't know. I think the lobby's a big mess. I don't like it. And again, some folks are gonna like it. Some people like the more modern aesthetic that the Disney Vacation Club sector of the company is going for, which I don't understand why they're so insistent on that, but they are. It's just not warm or inviting or tropical. I mean, I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison right now of the Island Tower lobby and the Great Ceremonial House. Which one screams Disney's Polynesian Village Resort to you? Which one? Just take a minute, look at these two lobbies. I'll give you a second. Okay, have you seen them long enough? Right? Obviously, the Great Ceremonial House, no doubt. That is consequently Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. It is warm, it is earthy, it is lively, it is inviting, and it is tropical. It makes you feel like you have been transported to Hawaii or the Fiji Islands. And this lobby is gray and dull and stagnant, and it's just not inviting, and I do not care for it. Minus a few bits of pops of color here and there and some light theming, it has nothing to do with Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. I'm sorry. And I think that was such a big miss, and that is not the kind of theming that I expect from Disney. Besides that, though, other noteworthy things that I would like to talk about regarding the exterior, at least, Wailulu Bar and Grill was fantastic. The inside section is pretty small. Most of the seating is located outside in the covered pool deck, but the food was so incredibly good. They are not taking reservations at this time. It is only walk up. Again, that is bound to change. But if you ever have the chance to stop at Wailulu Bar and Grill for lunch or dinner, please do so. It is phenomenal. The food is great. You will not regret it. The theming is okay on the inside. The outside is really nice. The lava pool bar thing that they went for on the outside, I think, is a great addition. I think that worked really nicely. And even the pool area in general, I was pleasantly surprised by the pool area. The Moana splash pad for the kids, super duper cute. The pool itself is not very big, but this is the third major pool at this hotel. It doesn't really need to be super duper big. You have two other pools, and this is the third one. So a little small, but you have a ton of other options to choose from. And then one other thing I want to mention is, of course, the sight lines. Now, when you are at the Island Tower, the views that you are getting from here are immaculate. They are fantastic. In fact, they might be some of the best views along the Seven Seas Lagoon. The views that you get of the Contemporary, of Magic Kingdom, I'm sure the nighttime fireworks views are going to be incredible. I mean, they really are something. I was not able to go up to the terrace gardens, but I've seen photos and videos, and the views up there are even more spectacular. So the views from the Island Tower are really, really stunning. The problem, though, is that if you are anywhere else on this lagoon, I did a lap from the Grand Floridian to the Magic Kingdom, and even from the Magic Kingdom to the Contemporary. If you are anywhere else along the lagoon, the tower is an eyesore. It doesn't look that great. Sightline wise, when you're at the tower, amazing. Anywhere but, though, I think it kind of ruins the jive of Seven Seas Lagoon. That's just my opinion, though. And maybe it'll grow on me. Who knows? I'm trying to keep an open mind here. But that's just my opinion. That's pretty much all my thoughts. I don't want to ramble on for too much longer. That's the Island Tower, and those are my thoughts. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, turn those notifications on. Check me out on Instagram as well. The link is down below. And please let me know what you guys think of the Island Tower. Again, definitely try to experience it in person if you can, but for the most part, photos and videos are going to do it justice. Maybe not the outside, but the inside, yeah. If it looks stagnant on video, it's stagnant in person. It's not that great, I'm gonna be honest with you. And again, like I said earlier, this is going to be my final video of 2024, and we had a great year. Thank you so much for all the support. We produced over 100 videos, or we hit that milestone back in the spring. About a month and a half ago, we hit 1,000 subscribers. So this year has been nothing but tremendous growth for the channel. And I look forward to producing a whole bunch more content for you guys in the new year. Look forward to a lot more construction updates coming in January. We have a lot to talk about over at the Magic Kingdom and Disney's Hollywood Studios in particular, and of course plenty of things over at Epcot and Animal Kingdom as well. So 2025 is going to be an interesting year for Walt Disney World. We have a lot to look forward to, but we also have a lot of things that we're going to be saying goodbye to. My name is Bobby. This has been It's a Small Vlog. Opening day of the Island Tower at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. And with all that out of the way, have a magical day, everybody. Bye.